Welcome to yoga. Let's begin in a seated Sukhasana posture for today. So come to sit on the mat, grounding through the tailbone. The crown of the head rises, the spine is nice and tall. Tuck the chin in very slightly. Inhale, big circle with the arms, palms touch overhead. Exhale to the heart center. A couple more times, just like that, to warm up the body. Connecting breath and motion, connecting to the breath. Bring the palms to the heart center. And let's bow our heads and set an intention for today's practice. And it doesn't have to be an intention. It could be a prayer, it could be a wish. Whatever calls to you, or you could even set a mantra. Bring the head to neutral, lift the palms skyward, and releasing that intention to the universe. Bring the palms back down to the knees. Sit up nice and tall, close the eyes. And begin to connect to the three-part breath. Arrive to this moment, breathing deeply into the belly. Exhale. Letting go of any prior commitments, prior events, letting go of any to-do lists. And just connecting to this moment, to your breath. Fluttering the eyes open. Bring the left hand on the outside of the left knee. Inhale the right hand up and reach it over towards the left, bending into the left elbow as much as you need. Inhale, coming up through center, placing the right hand on the mat, bending through that elbow. Left hand lifts up and reaches over towards the right. Couple more times here. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, reaching over towards that left. Inhale, coming up and reaching towards the right. And we always, of course, want to honor our body's boundaries. Coming back up. Inhale, big circle with the arms. Palms touch overhead. Exhale to the heart center. Gentle twist, bring the right hand to the left knee, left hand behind the tailbone. Exhale and twist, looking over the left shoulder. And just hold, breathing into this twist. And we never want to twist through the shoulders or through the neck. We're twisting through the torso. Now, without releasing the twist, simply turn to look over the right shoulder, creating this beautiful double helix with the body. Inhale, lift the left hand up and reach it over towards the right. Bring the left hand to the right knee. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, unwind, big circle with the arms, palms touch overhead. Exhale to the heart, left hand to the right knee, right hand behind the tailbone, twist and look over the right shoulder. And without releasing the twist, simply turn the face to look over the left shoulder. Inhale, lift the left arm up or right arm up and reach it over towards the left. Bring the right hand to the left knee, look forward, exhale, fold. Inhale, unwind, big circle with the palms, touch overhead, exhale to the heart center. Coming into tabletop pose, knees under the hips, wrists under the shoulders. Tuck the toes under, drop the belly, look up, inhale. Exhale, pressing into the palms, round the spine up towards the ceiling for cat. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round through that spine. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round. And bring the spine to neutral, untuck the toes. Inhale, lift the right arm up. Exhale, thread it under the left arm. Bringing the temple, the right temple to the mat. Shift the hips back towards the right, because they might have a tendency to move towards the left. And then you can either reach the left arm forward. If this feels good, you can stay here. Or if you want, you can lift the left hand skyward and wrap it around the lower back here. With the palm facing out, the back of the left hand resting against the right kidney. And take a couple breaths here. Bring the left hand back to the mat, press into that left palm, inhale the right arm up, and release it back down to the mat. Inhale, left hand rises skyward, exhale, thread it through, bringing the left temple to the mat. Reach the right arm forward, and you can stay here if this feels good, or if you wrapped the arm around on the other side, then lift the right arm up and wrap it around the lower back with the palm facing out. The back of the right hand rests on the left kidney. Breath in, breath out. We may linger in a posture for a moment or two, but we never want to hold on to the breath, because the breath is the prana, it's the life force. It is the energy that animates us. Unwind, bringing the right hand to the mat. Inhale, lift the left hand up and release it to the mat. Tuck the toes under and come into the first down dog. Alternate bending each knee, stretching and bending each knee, bringing the torso towards the thighs here, very active. Bring the knees to the mat, big toes touch behind, creating a beautiful V shape. Bring the hips to the heels and come into child's pose, forehead to the mat. Rock a little side to side here. Inhale, look between the hands. Walk the hands over to the left and tuck the chin in, stretching into the right side of the body. Breathe into the right torso here. Inhale, look at the thumbs once more. Walk the hands through center and then over towards the right. Tuck the chin in and breathe into the left side of the body. Inhale, look between the thumbs once more, walk the hands through center, and see if you can stretch the hands a little bit further away from the legs and bring the forehead to the mat. look between the thumbs, come into table, tuck the toes under, downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, lift the right leg up, point and flex the foot. Circle the toes in one direction and then in the opposite direction. And lower the right foot to the mat. Lift the left leg up halfway, point and flex the foot. Circle the toes in one direction and then circle them in the opposite direction. And bring the left foot back to the mat. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale. And bring the big toes to touch and slowly tiptoe your way towards the top of your mat until the feet come between the hands. Grab opposite hand to opposite elbow and simply hang here for just a moment. And feel free to bend through those knees as needed, depending on how tight your hamstrings are. And allow gravity to lengthen the spine here. Maybe rock a little side to side like a pendulum. Maybe shake the head a little yes. Maybe shake it a little no. Excellent. Bring the palms onto the kidneys, cupping the kidneys, and press into the soles of the feet and slowly rise, very slowly, stacking one vertebra at a time until you come into an upright posture. Roll the shoulders back a couple of times here, and then bring the palms to face forward with the pinkies tucked towards the outside of the thighs. Lift all of the toes from the mat. Crown of the head rises, spine is nice and tall for Tadasana or mountain pose. And feel the power within this posture for a moment. As you inhale and exhale, inhale, lifting through the feet. Big circle with the arms, palms touch overhead. Exhale to the heart center. Inhale, big circle with the arms, palms touch overhead. As you exhale, swan dive forward, hinging from the hips. Come back into a forward fold. Inhale, look up halfway, flat back. Exhale, folding in. Right leg back, knee down, keep the toes tucked. Inhale, lunge into that left leg, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, frame the left foot steps forward to meet the right, plank pose. Knees and chest to the earth or chaturanga. Inhale, hooking the tailbone into the mat, come into your cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, lift the right leg skyward, point the toes, stacking the right hip on top of the left. Bend that knee and bring the right leg through. And bring the right leg through until the right foot is between the palms. Bring the left knee to the earth, back toes stay tucked. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead, lunging into that right leg. Exhale, frame the right foot. Left foot steps forward to meet the right. Inhale, bring the hands to the shins, flat back, look forward. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. Big circle with the arms. Maybe reach behind you for an arch back. Palms touch. Exhale, the palms to heart center. Inhale, palms reach up overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward, hinging from the hips. Inhale, look forward, flat back. Exhale, fold in. Left leg back, knee down. Inhale, lunge into that right leg. Exhale, framing that right foot steps forward to meet the left, plank pose. Knees and chest to the earth or chaturanga. Inhale, big toes touch behind, press into the palms gently for cobra. Exhale, coming through table into downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, lift the left leg skyward, point the toes, stacking the left hip on top of the right. As you exhale, bend that left knee and step that left foot through. Bring the right knee to the earth. Back toes are tucked. Inhale, lift the arms skyward, lunging into that left knee. Exhale, frame the left foot. Right foot steps forward to meet the left. Inhale, look forward, flat back. Exhale, folding in. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. Maybe go for that arch back. Palms touch, exhale to the heart center. Inhale, palms reach up. Exhale, sit back in your chair and fold in. Step or hop back into your plank pose. Knees and chest to the earth or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. Step or hop forward to the top of the mat. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. Palm, maybe go for that arch back. Palms touch overhead. Exhale to the heart center. Inhale, palms reach up. Exhale, sit back in your chair and fold in. Step back, plank pose. Knees and chest to the earth or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. Lift the right leg up, stacking the right hip on top of the left. Step the right leg through. Bringing the left heel onto the mat at a 45-degree angle. Right knee is bent. Open the arms out and then up into warrior one. Hips are at 3 and 9 o'clock. And lunge into that right knee here. Inhale, string your bow and come into warrior two, looking over the right fingertips. Arms are strong, as if you're drawing one straight line from your right fingertips to your left fingertips. Bring the left palm to the back of the left knee. Flip the right palm skyward. Inhale, the right arm up, looking towards that right palm with your gaze. Keeping the base strong here. Breath in, breath out. Don't forget your breath. The body follows the mind follows the breath. Inhale, coming back into warrior two. Bend that elbow, placing the right forearm on top of the right thigh. The right palm faces skyward. Inhale the left arm up and then reach it towards the right. So now you could draw a straight line from your left fingertips down into your left heel. Inhale, coming back into warrior two. Imagine you have a thread tied to your right wrist. And then as if that thread is going to pull you over your right foot. Come into side angle. So once again, nice straight line from the right fingertips to the left fingertips. So left fingertips are skyward, right fingertips are pointed down towards the mat, or maybe you can place the right hand onto the mat. And the right arm is on the inside of the right leg. And Make 3 counterclockwise circles with the left arm and allow that momentum to bring you up into warrior 2. Windmill the hands around to frame the right foot. Pivot off of the left heel. Right foot steps back to meet the left plank pose. Knees and chest to the earth or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. And bring your palms to face skyward with the arms alongside the outside of the legs, allowing the shoulders to melt over the knees here. Breath in, breath out, recentering, recalibrating. Reach the arms out in front of you. Inhale, come back into table, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. Step or hop forward. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. Maybe go for that, arch back. Exhale, the palms to the heart center. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, folding in. Step or hop back into your plank pose. Knees and chest to the earth or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now, if you're stepping back like I am, try to alternate which foot moves first in stepping back or stepping forward, just to try to maintain balance and equanimity. Inhale, look between the thumbs, step or hop forward. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. Go for that arch back if you want. Exhale, the palms to the heart center. Inhale, big circle with the arms. Palms touch overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Step or hop back into your plank pose. Knees and chest to the earth or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. Lifting that left leg, stacking the left hip on top of the right. Bend that knee and step the left foot through. Bring the right heel to the mat so that the right foot is at a 45-degree angle. Left knee is bent. Inhale, open the arms out and lift up into warrior 1. And feel free to widen your base here as you need. Hips are at 3 and 9 o'clock. Breath in, breath out. Keep yourself steady. Inhale, string your bow, coming into warrior 2. Nice straight line from fingertip to fingertip, looking over the left hand. Bringing the right palm on the back of the right leg, flip the left palm up, and lift the left arm skyward for reverse warrior. Inhale, coming back to warrior 2. Bending that left elbow. Flip the left palm skyward and bring the left forearm to the left thigh. Inhale, the right arm up and over towards the left. Once again, we want a nice straight line from our right fingertips down into our right heel. Keep breathing. Smooth out the edges of the inhalation and the exhalation. Remember, the body follows the mind, but the mind follows the breath. Inhale, coming back up into warrior 2. Once again, imagining that thread Pulling our left arm towards our left toes and coming into side angle. Very good. Right arm is lifted. Three circles, clockwise circles with the right arm, and allowing that momentum to bring you back to warrior two. Windmill the hands down to frame the left foot. Stepping the left leg back, pivot off of the right heel, plank pose. Knees and chest to the earth or chaturanga. Inhale, hook the tailbone, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Breath in, breath out. Feel free to grab the heels with the hands. Forehead on the mat. Rock the body side to side here. Massaging the third eye. Recalibrating, reconnecting to the breath. Stretch the arms out in front of you. Come into table. Lift the right arm and reach it out. Stretch the left leg back, flex the foot. And release. Reach the left arm out, thumb faces, points up. Stretch the right leg back, flex the foot. And release. And switch. Reaching the right arm out, left leg back. See if you can lift that thumb a little bit higher this time. And release. Switching, reaching the left arm out. See if you can lift that thumb, stretching the right leg back. Flex the foot. And release. This time we're going to reach the right arm out, left leg back, and hold. See if you can lift the heel and the thumb a little higher. And release. Reaching the left arm out, right leg back, flex the foot. Thumb is skyward. See if you can lift the heel and the thumb a little higher. And release. Big toes touch behind, hips to heels, child's pose. Come into table. Actually, come to lay on the belly. And you can bring the arms out to a T with the palms flat on the ground. And just take a moment here. And now bring the arms to your sides and tuck the pinkies under the thighs. So your fingertips are pointing towards your toes, okay? Toes are pointed behind you. On our next inhalation, we're gonna bend through the elbows slightly and press into the palms and lift the torso and the legs simultaneously, okay? So take a breath to clear. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, press and lift, and it's okay if you only get a little bit off the ground. Point the toes, look down at your mat, and release. Breath in, breath out. Smooth out that breath. Keep it steady. Hugging the elbows towards the sides of the body. Look down at the mat. Inhale, press into the palms and lift. And hold for a moment. And release. This time we're going to press and lift, and we're going to hold. So take a deep breath. Ready? Okay. Look down at your mat. Inhale, press and lift and hold. And don't hold the breath. So as you inhale and exhale, you might notice that your torso sort of rises and falls towards the mat, and that's okay. We're massaging the intestines. We're massaging the inner belly, aiding in digestion here. And release, lowering back down to the earth. Release the arms out to a T with the palms flat. Just take a moment here. There's no rush. And then when you're ready, bring the palms under the shoulder heads. Press and come into table. And let's do a dancing lion. So just circling very gently over the wrists here. And just circling the body, the torso in a clockwise direction. And then pausing that circling and going in the opposite direction. Coming to neutral, cross the ankles behind you and come to sit in a Sukhasana easy posture. Bring the soles of the feet to the mat and press up and come into a squat position. We're gonna do a little malasana. So stretch out into this malasana, and I'm gonna sort of turn so you can see what I'm doing. Stretching into this malasana, you might wanna alternate flattening or bending into each knee, whatever that might look like. And maybe you can get your heels flat, maybe your heels are a little lifted. That's okay. So we just want to make sure we're stretching a little gently, coming into this squat position. Press the right hand into the mat. Inhale, lift the left arm skyward. Looking up at the left hand. And release, pressing the left hand into the mat, lift the right arm skyward. Looking up at the right thumb. And release. So come to sit on your sit bones and stretch the legs out in front of you, flexing the feet. And rock a little side to side. Inhale, rise through the sit bones, lift the arms up. Exhale, reach towards your toes, hinging from the hips. Inhale, big circle with the arms. Lift through the sit bones skyward. Exhale, reach towards those toes. And hold. See if you can straighten your knees just a little bit. But if you need to keep them bent here, that's fine too. And release. Bring the right foot to the inside of the left thigh and square the torso up with the left leg. Inhale, lift the arms skyward. Exhale, reaching for that left foot. And it's okay if you can't get the left foot. If you get the ankle or the shin, that's fine too. Always honor your body's boundaries. Inhale, open the right arm out and look towards the right thumb. And lift the right arm up and reach it over towards the left as you exhale, over towards the left toes. Inhale and exhale. As you inhale, lift the right arm up, press it into the earth on the outside of the right knee. Swing the hips forward, coming onto the left foot and the right knee, and then reach the left arm up and over towards the right. So again, we want that nice, strong line from the left fingertips down into the left toes. Look down towards your right hand. Breath in, breath out, and slowly release, coming back to sit. Excellent, and let's switch. So I'm gonna just turn so you can see me a little better, but you should be fine where you are. So bringing the left foot to the inside of the right thigh, squaring the torso with the right foot, flex through that right foot. Inhale, lift the arms up, rising through the sit bones. Exhale, reaching for that right foot with the hands. As you inhale, open the torso up, reach the left arm out, skyward, and then reach it over towards the right. So we're sort of opening the torso and revolving the torso away from the right leg. And breathe here. Gentle stretch into the lower back. Inhale, lift the left arm skyward and bring it on the outside of the left knee like we did before. And then on your next inhalation, swing the hips forward, come onto the left knee and the right foot. Inhale the right arm up and then reach it over towards the left. Again, drawing that strong line from the right fingertips down into the right foot. Looking down at the left hand. Keep breathing and release, coming back to sit. Excellent. Let's come into our boat pose. So hug the knees in, give them a nice squeeze here, and lift the feet up from the mat. So you're sort of balancing on the tailbone here. Okay, and you can just give it a nice big squeeze. Give yourself a hug of gratitude here for all the work you've put in. Now you can keep the knees bent and bring the hands to the shins and stretch the feet forward like so, pointing the toes. And you can reach the arms out forward towards the toes, I should say. You can stay here with the knees bent, making sure that the abs are activated, the abdominals, and that you are lifting towards those thighs, okay, with the upper body. If you want, you can also straighten the legs, which my legs are shaking, but you can straighten the legs, point the toes, and reach the hands towards those toes. Whatever floats your boat for today. Reaching, balancing on those sit bones, and release, hug, give yourself a great big hug, and come to lie on the back. So, soles of the feet are pressed into the mat. Reach the arms out in front of you. and slowly lowering the back, one vertebra at a time, until you come to lie down. Now, bringing the arms out to a T. Soles of the feet are still pressed into the mat. Exhale, lowering the knees over to the left. Inhale the knees up through center. Exhale them over to the right. Inhale the knees back up. Exhale over to the left. Inhale up through center and exhale over to the right. Inhale the knees back up. Press into the soles of the feet and make sure that the feet are close to your sit bones. Press into the soles of the feet and then lift the tailbone skyward. Exhale, slowly lower the tailbone to the mat. Inhale, press and lift. Exhale, slowly lower. This time we're going to inhale, press, lift, and hold. But we're not going to hold the breath, so keep inhaling and exhaling. And you can watch your belly as it rises and falls here. See if you can press into the soles just a little more and lift the tailbone just a little higher. And release, slowly lowering the tailbone to the mat. Stretch the legs out, point the toes, reach the arms overhead, stretching nice and long from fingertips to toes. Exhale, hug the knees into the chest, bring the forehead up to the knees, round the spine. Release the head back to the mat. Stretch the left leg out, flexing both feet, hug the right knee in. And switch, stretching the right leg out, hug the left knee in, flexing both feet. One more time, stretching the left leg out, hug the right knee in. And stretching the right leg out, hug the left knee in. Excellent. Bring the left foot to the mat. Bend the right foot as well, right knee as well, and cross the right ankle on top of the left knee, flexing through both feet. Okay? Inhale, lift the left leg up, but keep the knee bent. You've created a little window here with the right leg, so thread the right hand through the window and interlace the fingers behind the left thigh and hold. So you've created a beautiful number 4 here with the legs. Keep both feet flexed, gentle stretch here. If you want to rock a little side to side, that's fine too. Just be mindful and gentle. And release the left foot to the mat and switch, crossing the left ankle on top of the right knee. Inhale the right leg skyward, keeping that knee bent. Thread the left hand through, interlacing the fingers behind the right thigh this time. And make sure that the left knee is pressing outward. So you sort of have these opposing forces with the knees happening. And then that creates the gentle stretch in the hip flexors. It's excellent for countering hours of sitting that you might do. And release. Hug the knees into the chest and begin to make some circles with the knees, massaging into the lower back and the kidneys. Or if you want, you can just rock from elbow to elbow, side to side, whatever works for you here. And if you're circling those knees, reverse the circling in the opposite direction. Stretch the legs skyward, point and flex the feet. Circle the toes away from each other and circle them towards each other. And now alternate flexing and pointing each foot. Hug the knees in. Bring the arms out to a T. We're going to do a little ab work here before we settle into Shavasana. So inhale, as you exhale, lower the knees over to the left. Inhale the knees back up through center. Exhale the knees over to the right. Inhale the knees up through center. Exhale over to the left. Inhale the knees up through center and exhale over to the right. This time we're going to inhale the knees up through center, exhale over to the left, bend the left elbow, placing the left hand on the knees, and look over towards your right hand and hold. Placing the left hand back on the earth, turning the face to look skyward. Inhale the knees up through center. Exhale them over to the right and hold. Bend that right elbow, placing the right hand on top of the knee, and look over towards your left hand. And hold. Release the right hand back to the earth. Look skyward. Inhale the knees up through center. Hug the knees in. Bring the forehead to the knees and round the spine. And then inhale, reach, pointing the toes, reach the arms out. Nice long stretch from fingertips to toes. Take a deep inhale, open the mouth and sigh. And then hug the knees in, bring the forehead to the knees, round the spine, and slowly release. The arms out with the palms facing up. Release the legs to the mat, relaxed. The toes splay out to the corners of the room. And let us settle in for a 5-minute Shavasana. Of course, you can always take more time in Shavasana if you'd like, but I will keep track of 5 minutes. So, relaxing through the toes, the soles of the feet, the legs, palms face up, close your eyes, relax the jaw, soften the face. Give yourself this time to reintegrate, to reap the benefits of your practice, of all your efforts and hard work today. Feeling your arms and your legs relax into the earth. Feeling your outer body soften and your inner body aliven. Tuck your chin in very slightly, elongating the back of the neck. I shall share some poetry with you while we're here. There was doubt, and it existed in the deepest parts of my heart. And then there was also strength, who needed room to exist too. One day, we sat all together on a bench at the train station. Doubt sat on my left, and strength sat on my right. The train would be coming soon, traveling forward along a journey that only belonged to me. But I did not know which one to bring. Doubt, because it always seemed part of me, or strength, because I would always need it. Doubt cleared its throat, speaking to me. "Don't bring me," it said. "If I become too big in your heart, I will take up too much space." Strength shook its head. "But if you don't come, who will be here to remind us of our limitations, of our boundaries? Who will be here to guide us in making better choices?" Doubt thought on this for a moment. "I don't know," it said. "I think you're better off without me." The train arrived, and strength and I stood, boarding. I looked back at doubt still on the platform. The whistle blew, but the train did not move. Strength hummed beside me, calling out to doubt. "Don't you see?" Strength said. "Life is the train, and it will not move forward without you. We are intertwined together." Doubt looked at strength and then at me. "Are you sure?" I nodded. "If I do not doubt, then I cannot find strength to believe I can move forward." So, doubt boarded the train, and together with strength, we left the platform. Coming back, begin to deepen your inhalations. Take a deep breath in, open the mouth and sigh. Begin to introduce some gentle movements to the body, maybe moving the fingers, wiggling the toes, open and close the hands. Stretch the jaw, anything that feels good in this moment. When you're ready, come to lay either on the left or right side in a fetal position and pause here for just a moment to recalibrate, reintegrate. There's no rush. Keeping the eyes closed. And then when you're ready, come to sit in a Sukhasana easy posture, sitting up nice and tall. Chin is tucked in very slightly, crown of the head rises to the heavens. Fluttering the eyes open, welcome back. Inhale, big circle with the arms, palms touch overhead. Exhale, the palms to the heart center. I invite you to recall the intention that you set at the start of this practice and just remember it to yourself for a moment. And let us close our practice with an Om today. Take a deep breath into the belly. Take a moment of gratitude for this practice, for community, for each other. Please comment, like, subscribe to the channel. Until we meet again, thank you, my friends. Namaste.